Welcome back to Tailgate Shenanigan. It's your boy Pete out the Great, my dog BP. Hey, we back for another one, man. It's been crazy,
What's
B.
up,
You
y'all?
had the SEC Media Day go on. Everybody talking shit. Everybody telling on somebody and saying you did this, so why can't I do it type shit. But we got the
Yep.
NFL preseason about to kick off with the Hall of Fame game August 6th, man. The Panthers versus who that is? Carolina, the Cardinals. So
Yep.
yeah, the Cardinals. So yeah, that's around the corner, August 6th. Then you got college football about to pop off. But we got a lot of things to talk about, B man. What you on today, bro?
Man, like you said, football's around the corner, man. Pretty much just less than a month. Less than a month for college, and then about next week for preseason. So fantasies fixing to,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
come
yeah.
into
We about
light,
to get that
you know.
football going.
Gotta
Hey,
bet
bro.
gotta bet responsible, man, because
Yeah.
this is where a lot of folks, they stay inside the house and make their money with the picks, man. So I'm excited. But like you said, SEC Media Week kicked off. It felt like it kicked off once you went out of town, and like you said, we got a whole lot of just shit talking from everywhere, from all angles, man. But hey, what do you feel?
I mean, my biggest thing, of course, my takeaway is like how they, making DeBoer feel about how he said, basically he's not worried about winning a championship. He's more worried about the process. And the thing is, bro, they just find something to just keep bashing him, making him trying to make him sound like he don't know what he doing. But I think in reality, bro, I think he honestly know what the hell he doing. And now that he got the pieces he need in his program, I think he's gonna flourish, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not one of them fans to feel like, God damn, we had a terrible season. Yes, bro, we lost games that we shouldn't have lost. We had no running game. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, bro, some of them players just had to go out there and play. We had a lot of drop passes and everything last year. And then, we got blown out by Indiana. That's the biggest story. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that what really told our season. When we got blew out by Indiana, that made them feel like, oh, Bama has fallen. Like, bro, the way people turned and how the wave and the narrative, hold on, the narrative was going. Now, like, it's just like, bro, we soft and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Media day, that's just all talk. Everybody can get their talk, but I don't think DeBoer is that talk like Nick Saban, because Nick Saban go out there and go one-on-one with the best of them, with whoever trying to throw questions out about his team. So I just think, bro, it was cool. I knew Lane then was gonna do their thing. That's Lane's area, you know what I'm saying? But when the
Yeah.
boy said that seemed like that what everybody took and ran with it. And Damian Harris, all them, they just all feeling some type of way. And that's what makes us feel soft, because they run with certain narratives to try to make this man seem like he don't know what he's doing. But I think he do on the low. So we're gonna find out this year. Like I say, top 5 defense on the way, probably top 10 offense if we get the right quarterback back there. So hey man, it's just on them now.
Yeah, so what I got from SEC Media Day is just so when I look at SEC Media Day, it's a lot of filler, because a lot of coaches think, hey, we came together this offseason, we got, the players that we want, everybody's working hard. You don't know who your starters are going to be because you're still figuring that out going into fall camp. With Caitlin DeBoer, so my honest take, I don't feel it's in panic mode, but if you're looking at the history of Alabama, I can understand why people are panicking. But one thing that people got to realize, you got Mike Echo from Texas A&M, third-year coach. Kalen DeBoer, third-year coach. Josh Heupel, fifth-year coach. Arkansas, first-time coach. Auburn, first-time coach. A lot of these teams are not going to win it. Let's just be honest. So everybody's not going to, win these games. A lot of people are not going to go to the playoffs. It's just the nature of the business, nature of the beast. So with Kalen DeBoer, you just can't, you can't lose your train of thought, and you can't listen to what everybody else is saying. Yeah, you got Paul Finebaum, you got Stephen A. Smith, They're putting their 2 cents in. But only you know how this program is going to run. Now, do I think it's going to be some uphill battles? Of course. Because whether you feel that you're not pressured, it's still in the back of your mind. You just got to play your game and run your race. Can't run everybody else's race. So I feel like there's a lot of SEC teams that are, that got the fire, underneath their belts right now. But we got to see. They got to play the games.
Yeah, and he just stepped into a big role, like we all know. My thing is, I be feeling like the media be testing his gangster though. Like I be feeling like, let's see how much we can get under his skin or see if we can rattle him. Like I feel like, bro, they be poking because they knew Nick Saban wasn't with that shit. See, every time they try to poke at Nick Saban, he get back at him and then be like, yeah, y'all giving all this rat poison to him. You know what I'm saying? He get back with him. See, with Kalen, that ain't him. So that's why I feel like bro gonna shine, bro. Through all this bullshit, he gonna pull up. And if not, hey, bro, it just wasn't a fit. I ain't finna crucify the man, bro, because this ain't no regular job you just going into and thinking like, oh, we got some time. We got some time. No. You ain't got time. You know what I'm saying?
But hypothetically, if he goes, let's just say he goes 8-4. We don't even say 8-4. We'll say 9-3. If he goes 9-3, is that panic mode?
It depends on the playoffs. 9-3. See, if you miss the playoff, that's how that 9-3. That's how it's gonna just start looking.
But that's unrealistic.
But think about it. It's just like when the dude took over at Duke. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, bro, if you don't start, even my boy that took over for North Carolina, Huey or whatever his name was, the black dude, they got him up out of there. And I think he was on there like 3 years. So it's like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time,
we're in a different day and age right now. Like it's impossible for everybody to win.
You're right, but that's the thing. It's so tough of a conference still, and people be like, oh, it's not tough. It is to the point when you just all beating up on each other. Then you add a 9th conference game. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
even though people be feeling like, yeah, the SEC itself hasn't won championships over the years, bro. We're still dominant. We're still one of the most dominant conference, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Like, it's still one of the hardest conferences to come out of. And so if that 3-win came maybe with an SEC championship but no playoffs, I don't know. That's still kind of, all right, well, what your recruits gonna look like? Because that's the thing, too. Well, coach, you're not really winning. See, it still got to be a winning thing, though. Like, I ain't sitting here trying to be like, oh, bro can just go 9-3 and we be cool. Nah, bro, that just ain't how it work over here. And I'm cool with that. We got a standard. We got a standard. We're not the standard to everybody else. We got a standard at Alabama, bro.
But yes, I understand that Alabama has a standard. But the standard was a Nick Saban standard. It's not a Kalen DeBoer standard.
Right, so what I'm saying, bro, if somebody come in and make a losing program great, you want him to go out and be like, all right, well, I'll take my standard with me then. And it ain't the standard here. Y'all figure out y'all new standard. That sound crazy, B.
But P, you're not understanding. If Kalen DeBoer goes 9-3 or even 8-4, this is still a long process. You still everything has to come together just right.
Did you see how long Buddy was at LSU? What Buddy name was?
Brian Kelly?
Brian Kelly, yeah. Then that's LSU, and we didn't won more championships than LSU. They ain't even keep Buddy that long. So you think we finna keep somebody that everybody barely knew coming in? If he go 8-4, if he go 8-4, bro, that's crazy.
But with the Brian Kelly situation, they fired Ed Orgeron. So we got to put that into consideration. So it was in desperate. They had to replace a coach. If let's just, I don't think Kalen DeBoer's on the chopping block, but let's just say Alabama say, you know what, we're going in a different direction. You still have to replace that whole. You're gonna have to replace a coach and the whole coaching staff, and a lot of people might transfer out. So if Kalen DeBoer doesn't win this year, he may not win next year. But it's a whole process, man. Look, and I'll say this. Look how long it took Kirby Smart to win. And he was there 2017. They didn't win their first championship until 2021 because Alabama was in the way. Like, this shit takes time.
But exactly what you said. They knew they had the right coach, and he was winning. He just ran into the big dogs. That's just all that was.
Kalen LeBron ran into the big dogs.
But that's everybody now. And I get that, but at the same time, bro, his name ain't as big as Kirby was. And then what? Let me ask you this: what's your process? Yeah. How long is a process for you then? Because you obviously know a process because your team be in the process every goddamn year.
I mean, but so like with Washington fans or whatever, let's just say we have a season where we go 7-6, 8-4, 8-4, 7-6. We're not going to be just like, we're not going to fire the coach. It's just because what that coach means to the community, what he means to the locker room, what he means to the players. You can have all these boosters or whatever that may get upset or whatever, but at the end of the day, the boosters are not on the field. So with Kalen DeBoer, he's only a few years removed from the national championship. Now, whether they feel that Kalen DeBoer is the right coach, that's to be determined. But look how many you're going against: Lane Kiffin, you're going against Sarkisian, going against Kirby, and you're going against Texas A&M's coach. So yes, like for Alabama fans to come and expect, oh man, we're just gonna pick up where we left off, it's unreasonable. It's a different type of coach. This is not Nick Saban. No, and I think that's what everybody forgets.
But you saying what everybody else saying. I never said that he had to come pick up where Nick Saban left off. Because what I've been saying, B, if he can get us to the playoff, win 2 games in the playoff, that's a season for me. Because we're still competing and we're still going to the highest level of the season. So I'll be cool with that. But then eventually that's gonna get worn out because then again it go back to recruiting. They already saying we like number 69 in recruiting ranking. So it's like, okay, that go hand in hand with this too. Well, you can't get the recruits in. Eventually that 3 games could turn into the 6 games. Why would we want that? Nah, what's going on? So it's like we can't wait till that fall. We rather see it and be like, oh well, he keep getting to the SEC championship, winning, not getting the playoff, or not going to the SEC championship or the play. Like, you can't have them seasons, bro. I'm sorry. Like, we just not gonna go for that because then you not having them seasons, that means ain't nobody really gonna come our way for real unless we I hope we start throwing the bag out because I don't know why they sleeping on us like we ain't got no money. But the thing is, I feel like it's this era right here is gonna be by Texas and shit, like, cause they got the money. They got it. Bro, we can get anybody we want. So that's the thing. He is going against tough people, but bro, we gonna have to bring some tough people into Alabama then if he ain't the one.
I mean, we just gotta see this season. But that's why I say like SEC Media Day is full of filler because you don't until September 3rd, September 5th, until week 1 comes, it's just everybody's just saying a whole bunch. We gotta wait to see how this plays out. But I mean,
you're right. You're right.
In a perfect world, I could see Alabama going 9-3. I could see them going 11-1. I could also see them going 8-4. But again, stuff has to play out, and then a lot of it is they don't know their quarterback situation. So it's going to take some time, but I think Alabama does turn it around. But if they don't go to the playoffs this year, it's not a lost cause. Because I just don't feel like you can't fire a coach and then just find somebody like that to turn the program around. Because you'll be back at square one.
All right. Yeah. Nah, for real. That's why I feel like you bring somebody in that knows the program. That's why this hire was just, damn, who is this? Like, I didn't know he was, hardly any of us did when he came, but all right. But I'm the type that's going to just go and see what's up. You my coach? Fine, bro. You my coach until you ain't.
So, I'll tell you like this. I think Lane Kiffin's under more scrutiny than I think what Kalen DeBoer is.
That could be because just how it went down, but
yeah, how it went down.
I honestly think Lane gonna be straight though, bro. Like Lane, what people don't see and understand, bro. Lane, this is fuel to him. he loves everybody being against him. He don't get, bro. He honestly don't give a damn. I just feel like he
but he
got that
hasn't
type of
won.
just that's that. I get that, but he still ain't finna just. He ain't finna tuck his tail though. He ain't finna
No,
tuck
I
his
mean
tail.
there's a difference between tucking in your tail, but then you just sounding like an ass just because because it sounds nice.
Does it
And
sound nice? Maybe he know it sound like an asshole. Some people are just straight assholes, bro, and don't give a damn.
but and I've told you, I feel like Lane Kiffin is just all it to me. Lane Kiffin is just all about himself. Like nothing else matters. He lives for the controversy. He lives for those controversy takes. He just lives just like, all right, I gotta be in the spotlight. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. That's not saying that he's not a good coach, but sometimes or whatever, we just need you to be the coach and coach the team and take them to places or whatever that with the potential that you can take them there.
I guess, bro. I just feel like why not? Why not have a little swag with your shit? I think that's why I'm not in certain positions. Like me not being a rapper or me not being a coach. I may be like Dion or whatever out there and feeling myself or like Lane talking my shit because I'm an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Or if I was a rapper, I would have been Young Dolph talking shit. All the ad libs. Hey, all right. But yeah, man, ain't know about that, bro. We gonna see, man. I'm just ready for this. I'm ready for this to kick off, bro, because niggas is really sleeping. But we got more to talk about on that later in the show. Hey man, Hall of Fame game, Panther versus Cardinals. What you talking about with this one, B?
As far as the preseason game,
Yeah,
ain't
preseason.
nothing. Yeah, I think we just gonna see a whole bunch of, we're not gonna see Jeremiah Love out there. So it's just gonna be a whole bunch of second and third stringers. I don't even think you'll see, what is it, Jacoby Brissett. I don't even think you'll see him.
Nah, cause he already asking for an extension right now.
Yeah, that's another. I would if I was Arizona. Hey, fuck it.
Hey,
We're
that
not
might
paying
work
you.
too. Hey, but the game I feel like that may be a watch is the August 15 game on Saturday, Cleveland and Chicago, just to see if Cleveland gonna do the quarterback duel, like between him, Watson, because I'm sure they want to see what Watson got. So they may not even play him that first game, let Shador rock out, and then bring Watson in maybe that third game and let him rock out. So I think that'll be a good
I
team to
know this
watch
wasn't
this
a.
preseason.
I know this wasn't like on our talking point, but we'll talk about Cleveland. What do you feel about that QB battle right now between Deshaun Watson and Shador?
Well, I just started really looking into it, because when you get the dead strolling, you see like things about like Jared Judy throwing up the fold. Because I guess somebody in his chat said who you want the quarterback be, he threw up the fold. But he
Yeah,
was like that was live, so it's whatever. But they say it's live, then they live, bro. My dog ain't say that. But I feel like, bro, it's just one of them battles that just like it gotta happen because
it do.
Brown, bro, I done lost too much money in Deshaun Watson to not play him at this point. I gotta play him. Like
Yeah,
I get what they saying. I don't think it's really a battle at this point, bro. Like, no,
no,
Deshaun gonna play, bro. You finna finish out this contract, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna go
yeah,
down there, lay down out there, bitch, then, bro, because we done lost too much money on you. Now,
yeah,
in that case, I feel like you just go ahead, run him in the ground. Hey, maybe he do have a great comeback season. But if he don't, hey, bro, I got the young talent right here. Man, we finna rock out next year. We finna rock out at the end of the year, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cleveland got just a good situation on their hand because shit, you never know. Deshaun Watson could literally turn back into who he used to be, but that's hard to do after tearing your ACL and not really having no real gameplay over 2 years. That's tough.
yeah. And you've been playing like ass, or just lack of just not playing. I trust Tom Munkin in this situation just to try to get it right. I don't know who's the clear and decisive, winner of the QB battle, but I trust Todd Munkin. Just like, all right, we go in this direction. Whether it's Shador, whether it's Deshaun Watson. I'm rooting for both of them, but I think you might as well, you got to go with Deshaun Watson, but I wouldn't be surprised if like early in the season they said, all right, QB change.
Right. Yeah, no, I
So
think it definitely on the way if Deshaun don't come out them first 4 games, 5 games. 'Cause I feel like he gonna start.
yeah,
But if he don't come out slinging and doing what he got to do, handling the business out there, yeah, it's gonna be a wrap for him. And just
but
Shador just ready. I know.
yeah, but I think Cleveland just overall with Judy, Denzel Boston, Quashawn Judkins, and they got another running back. Can't think of it. I think they got a solid group. They got a solid core. So it's just having that QB giving him the confidence or whatever, just like, all right, you know, you don't gotta do too much or whatever, but we just need you to win games. That's it. And if you can come out the season going 9-8, 10-7, you take that.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
So
Well, what happened?
so NFL came out with the top 10 receivers. I mean, I'll go ahead and name them. I got them right here. Number 1, Jamar Chase. 2, Justin Jefferson. 3, Jackson Smith-Njigba. 4, Puka. 5, Amon-Ra St. Brown. 6, CeeDee Lamb. 7, George Pickens. 8, Nico Collins. 9, A.J. Brown. 10, Devontae Adams. Overall, how do you feel about this list?
Bro, I love Devontae Adams. I would keep him there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, hey, that's a cool, pick or whatever. But if anything, damn, Mike Evans should be in there. I feel like
You think Mike Evans is a top 10 receiver right now?
if Devontae Adams is, and he ain't had
Hell
consistent
no.
1,000 yards. He ain't had consistent 1,000 yards like Mike Evans. I like Mike Evans. He need to be sleep on Mike. Mike still one of
Yeah, I
those.
mean, I feel
I say Devontae there. I give him that. He definitely there. And he had a strong
Mike.
season last year. He had a strong
Yeah.
season last year. But bro, can't nobody deny Mike Evans on them 1,000-yard seasons. So I mean, he didn't have it last
No,
season.
you can't deny it.
But I get what you. I like. Okay, if we talking about skills and stuff, I go with Devontae. Devontae is the better skill man.
I like Devontae Adams, but I think they went off his name recognition. Because to me, that number 10 spot, I would have put Devontae Smith I would have put Devontae Smith top 10. I think Devontae Smith is a top 10 wide receiver. I just don't think people give him that credit because he just don't put up a whole bunch of, 1,000-yard season. Somebody think Pac-Man said that T. Higgins was a top 10. And that, I mean, that's debatable. But Devontae Smith to me,
I like that.
Devontae Smith does everything right that you look for in a receiver. He's not the biggest, but pause. God.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, but Devontae Smith, he's not like the big X wide receiver that that you see. But as far as just like route running, finding a way to get open, catching the ball, hands down, that's the Eagles' weapon right there. I just don't think he gets the name recognition. I think Devontae Adams took a step back, and I don't even think he played a full season. But the top 10, I like it. I feel people sleep on CeeDee Lamb, but I think number 6, I think that's rightfully so. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I call him the Swiss Army knife because that man can do everything. He can catch, he can block, and as far as just like his first like 4 years in Detroit or whatever, production wise, has been great. Puka Nacua, I hate that motherfucker, but that motherfucker good. Yeah,
I think he number 2.
Hey,
I think he number 2.
You think Puka? Hey, I wouldn't knock that. Like, there's some stuff that I like that Puka does better than JSN, but I think JSN is good. But I think the first 2, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, though, that's an untouchable list. And, Jamar Chase, self-explanatory, but Justin Jefferson, ever since he's came into the league, 1,000-yard season after 1,000-yard season, and he really hasn't had the quarterback, to do that with. So, I think ESPN got this one right.
Yeah,
outside Devontae.
It go like that, but then like if you look at a Jamar Chase and a Puka, not saying they're the same, but they damn near the same because they do the same shit. They can run the ball,
They do
throwing the ball, They going across the middle. We going up top. We making aggressive plays. We making people miss. I feel like that is just a nice route runner. He can get open. He can catch it off your dome. You know what I'm saying? He can get with you up there, and he can get physical too. But they ain't putting them in as many like play. We want Justin with the slants, the skinny posts, and all that. Like some look nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I just
for sure.
The physical receivers, but I do like Justin Jefferson. People know like that's one of my favorite receivers for sure. Just the season that Puka was putting up last year, I'm like, damn, bro, he just ain't missing. He getting everything, and he got yards after catch. His yak is crazy. So I don't know. I just like that nigga get CTE, nigga. Like them niggas right there go great. So
what I respect about Puka is just like, he's a hard person to bring down. And when you do hit him full force, like I've never seen him just like, all right, let me check out the game. Like that man is just like a fucking, it's a tank, and he just gets momentum.
I would have loved to see him go against Reuben Foster. Like just cross the middle.
Yeah.
Him and Reuben meet each other. Whoo!
You know what's crazy? You know what college he started at?
What?
Washington.
Damn. Where he went after that? BYU?
He went to BYU.
Damn, y'all had a gym right there.
We did. I think during that time, like, because I think when Chris Peterson left, the coach that we had after that, it was not a good coach. So we took, win some, you lose some.
Well, speaking of Puka, man, look, hey, this is a perfect segue to go into the Madden 99 club. It launches August 13th worldwide, same weekend as the real week 1 preseason action start. All right, and this list, because speaking of Puka, I'm gonna let you know. First, this is the 99 list, and it's only 6 people. Let's see, you got Josh Allen, Jamar Chase, Myles Garrett, Trey McBride, which surprised me. I didn't know he was a 99 type of player. But we're going to talk about him too, because I got something on. JSN for sure. And Matthew Stafford was a surprise for me. I'm glad they gave my boy all them props. Like, hey, he deserved to be a 99, bro. And I'm like, all right, so why not put Puka on here, though? I feel like Puka's a 99, bro.
I would have took Jamar Chase off, and I would have put Puka on there. It says Jamar Chase is a returning member, but I think Puka and JSN, as far as just yards or whatever, they weren't that far apart as far as like the top, receiving yards in the league. So I thought Puka Nacua had a better season than Jamar Chase. But Jamar Chase has just always been, consistent. So I can understand why they put him there. But Puka, to me, he would have been not part of the 99 club. But Josh Allen, I agree with that. Matt Stafford, self-explanatory. Myles Garrett, and then JSN, then Trey McBride. They got it right. I don't see nothing wrong about this.
Yeah, I'm cool, but I'm like, all right, the Trey McBride character. All right, let me see if he really that, because his touchdowns ain't been that. If you think about it, like he get the yards, hey, that's cool. But even then, I don't even know if y'all capitalizing off a lot of it, because I think it was his first year having double-digit touchdowns.
But I think, because if you look at the tight end position,
even though 2
tight ends
that's lit.
Yeah, the 2 tight ends that have been holding down the spot is Kittle and and Travis Kelce. So they've been like the standard of what tight ends have been. But even looking at Trey McBride, he plays for Arizona, but the production, you can't, it's been up there. Like every year he's improved as far as just touchdowns. He doesn't fumble. So I'm glad that they showed the tight end. They showed the tight end love in that particular, instead of just putting the regular people that you're used to seeing.
Right. Well, yeah. Hey, it's a stretch. We're gonna see, because now definitely the eyes gonna be on him. We're gonna see what he like on that man once I get get that in my hand, I'm gonna definitely have to go try them out over there. But other than that, like I say, I feel like Puka should have got on there, but hey, that's just a Madden 99, man. So, it's still on there. I think they got Lamar at 94.
No running backs this year.
No running back. That's crazy because they could at least gave my boy A-Chan some love.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure like he's in the 90 type of rating, but I just don't. If you look at the running backs, like James Cook was number 1 this year, but I just don't think like compared to Saquon last year, I don't think nobody just had like that type of memorable season like Saquon had last year with the 2,000, and Derrick Henry had a 2,000.
Jahmyr Gibbs coming for that thing. He coming for it. He gonna get 300 carries this year, man.
Detroit got their own issues.
Hey, I guess. But all right, man. So look, NFL division winners, man. What we thinking? Who you got projected? I'm gonna call out the coast since you know it the best, and you give me your winners. All right. We're gonna start with the AFC and we're gonna run down the East real quick, man. What you got for me?
So AFC West.
And I got the East. I said
the
East. You said
the East. I'm sorry.
AFC East.
East, Bills.
Damn, bro. Don't say it like that. But we getting the number 1 pick, baby. There go Dolphin fans up. All right. AFC North. What you got?
AFC North. Fuck.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah, a little tough over there.
You know what? Nah, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. I ain't gonna even stop. Pittsburgh. Yep.
Okay. Hey.
I'm like until Joe Burrow can have a full clean health. 17 games. No. I'm not a fan of the Bengals. I don't care who they got on offense. Their offense is good, but they just don't deliver when they're supposed to deliver. And yeah, Lamar Jackson, I mean, he didn't play too good last year. I don't think they take a step forward. So until then, I'm going with the reigning divisional champs. So I'm going with Pittsburgh.
AFC South.
AFC South, I'm going to go with Houston.
AFC West.
That's interesting because if Patrick Mahomes starts week 1, then I'm going the Chiefs. But I'm going to go, oh, God, dang. Whew. Give me Denver.
All right, we're going to start right there, and I'm going to run them back for you. He said for the
AFC
East.
West.
He said
AFC East.
East. Said the East. He got the Bills. AFC North. He got the Steelers. AFC South. He got Houston. And the AFC West, my boy say he got Denver. All right. Well, look, I ain't gonna lie. We only differ on the AFC North because I think
you think who?
I got the Bills, I got Houston, and I got Denver, but I got the Bengals coming out the North. I just feel like just to that point of like, bro, because even his receivers said it. Hey, bro, my quarterback just need to learn how to not get injured. So I'm hoping that's what he went and did and figured that out and just come and be like that Joe Burrow they need to win. And I really don't want to see the LSU niggas win for real, but it's whatever. No. I just think, I think they got it this year. And
I just don't think you can depend on Joe Burrow to stay healthy.
I'm not saying depend on it, but guess what? You have to depend on that because that's your guy that's supposed to take you there. So you got to figure out how to keep him healthy. He has to figure out how to keep himself healthy, and you just have to take your recovery to another level. Now, if he don't, hey, bro, but I feel like with a healthy Joe Burrow and he come out just striking early and they can protect him too, it ain't just all it is 50% the line, 50% Joe. And then you know what I'm saying? And it just got to go to show like, hey, Joe, you need to get them puppies moving back there then. Get your goddamn feet up, boy. You out here trying to be the freshest and all that, the coolest. Man, you better get your feet up out that dirt.
So where does that leave Lamar and the Ravens?
They're not far behind. I feel like, because I have been saying, like, I want Lamar to win a Super Bowl, for sure.
Yeah.
I just need to see Lamar first week because I feel like this is his first season that he done really took his whole off season to the max. He did everything. Excuse me. He went to OTLs, all that. He doing everything. Whatever the other little shit is with the rookies, all that. He just doing everything. So if anything, I want to see what Lamar come out and play. I want to see what this new offense and team and everything like they look like under this new coach. With Joe now, they still got damn near everything they need. I'm just trying to see if they got an offensive line, and if the defense can play better and make the stops they need to make for them to get the win. And I feel like they got some edge rushers. They got Dexter Lawrence. They got some dude named Maffa. I remember him out the edge, bro. Mafe, yeah.
Yeah.
And they got a nice cornerback, Byron Scott or something like that. Bro, I think they just got it. They just got to put it together. And Joe just got to stay healthy.
Yeah, he got to. No question. But other than that, AFC West, you got the Broncos.
I got Broncos. And the only reason, like you said, I'm trying to see with Pat, bro, I don't know what your receiving core really looking like. Because that's the thing. I just don't. I feel like y'all gonna have a cool running game because you got a cool running back right now. But can he stay healthy? So I don't know. The Chiefs up there in the air for me. But if they all come in healthy and Pat come in ready to like get back to Pat Mahomes type shit, yeah. That North gonna beat them again. Goddamn.
So Gruden brought up a point that the Chiefs have not had a 1,000-yard receiver since Tyreek Hill in 2021, and they have not had a 1,000-yard running back since 2017 or 18. Do you think that's an issue going forward? Because from what Gruden said, they don't have nobody elite. But yet they've won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but they had all them playmaking receivers after that. You get a Kadarius Toney when he was catching like straight out of the Giants on that trade that year.
Yeah.
You had a Juju, you rejuvenated him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they could get, what's our speedster on the outside?
Xavier Worthy.
Xavier Worthy.
No, Rasheed, or Rasheed, either that or Rasheed Rice.
Rasheed Rice for sure, but they speedster is Worthy. You get both of them going like on some screen stuff. That's why I feel like they bought the coordinator back, Bieniemy.
Yeah.
So he can cook up them plays. But at the same time, I seen some on Instagram with Tyreek training, getting back right. And under the post shit, Pat Mahomes like, hey, get better, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying like, that. But what if that could be? Just bring my boy back in the middle of the season. Mm-hmm. Bring him back, and we can use him, even if it's at decoy sometime. I'm hoping it's at his highest speed, and he make a comeback. I'll be rooting for people like that. He deserves another chance to, like, however he want to end his career. Like, it should be on a better note than what he did. Yeah. But I think that could be something because now you put him with a Rice and a Worthy. That's just like that championship team when you put all that speed and able to dump the ball off to the speedsters on a third down play when Pat trying to scramble out or something like that, bro. That's just what they need. But right now, I think Denver got it.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver got
it. I agree with that. That's why it was hard for me to just like, do I go with Pat Mahomes? Because even if you bring him back for week 1, I don't think he's going to be 100%, healthy. That's not saying that he can't start, but I just think what Denver's doing right now with that defense, it's hard to stop them.
Yeah,
I think they'll be ready. So we'll go to the NFC. So NFC East, who you got?
Philly.
All right. NFC North, who you got?
Detroit.
Ooh. NFC South, who you got?
Carolina.
Okay. And then NFC West, who you got?
The motherfucking Rams. Now, my reason in the North is because, bro, like I say, I think Jahmyr Gibbs gonna go off for 300 carries for sure. He gonna be the offense. They should be healthy on the O-line. They wide receiver is still intact with J-Mo and Amarad and the tight end. I forgot my boy's name. But The defense is definitely healthy. But the thing is, if Jordan Love can stay healthy and clean up like the crazy turnovers, like go be a gunslinger, but don't be throwing pointless turnovers and getting your team in bad situations and having to fight back all the time, because now you losing the best of Josh Jacobs, who's on his probably, I ain't gonna say last leg. I hate saying that, but it's just like, bro, it ain't as powerful as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like going from 4.5 yards per carry to down there 3.8, you know what I'm saying? 3.5. So I think Green Bay, they could do it. You know what I'm saying? Why not? But I think Detroit after the season they had last year, I think Detroit just got a chip on their shoulder. That coach ain't finna just let that season just go under the rug. Like, all right, we made the playoffs the year before and then didn't do nothing. Nah, bro. I think they finna really they gonna do something nice back there, bro, this year.
So in the East, you got the Eagles.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the South, you said Carolina.
Yeah, because that's any man league right there, though. With Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa, and who else down in there?
Atlanta.
I think I said Atlanta.
And then New Orleans.
New Orleans, there you go. So yeah, with that, and then I like how Bryce Young, ended the season. I think they got the wide receiver intact. They offense pretty much intact from the run game, the pass game, and the defense, bro. The defense really good too, for real. They just got to really lock in. Like they got some pass rushers, they got lockdown corners.
Yeah,
I definitely think like the Panthers could be number one out of that division. Like if they just play like they was playing the end of the season and bring that momentum. I'm not saying they gonna win. Like they gonna win hella game, but they gonna win enough game to get them back in the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
And then the Rams in the West, I think they could take it, because I feel like even without Donald, bro, I still feel like they strong enough on offense to make something happen. And they defense now just play to where I can put some pressure. They can put pressure on the quarterback, no problem, and they can cover. So yeah, if they do add Aaron Donald, it could be more of a pressure for the other team, because now you got something coming right at you up the middle and on the end. That could get that's a quarterback worst nightmare right there, because you can't double team nobody, and you got shut down corners. Without Donald, they still like good, but I don't feel like it take them over that edge. But I think they can take the West though. I think they can, just to talk shit to you.
Okay. NFC East. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think both sides of the ball, I think they improve. I think this is the year where Dak Prescott or whatever, they get over that hump and they win the division. NFC North. I like all the teams, but I'm gonna go with the Bears. NFC South. Now this one was a tricky one, but I'm gonna go with the Saints. I like what Kellen Moore is doing, and I think with their draft picks this year, and with Chris Olave or whatever just being the clear leader of the team, they got was it Travis Etienne? I think that team is fixing to take the jump. But I also can see Atlanta winning that division. NFC is gonna be a dog fight, because I could see pretty much each team split in the series. But I'm gonna go with the Saints. So yeah. That's my.
So I remember
Don't even ask me that.
about quarterbacks and they completion ratings, and that don't win you games.
Yeah.
But you got the Bears winning their division. Why you got the Bears winning their
I think so. Yeah. So I stand firm with the completion percentage, where I feel like you gotta be over 64%, as far as passing to be a legit, contender. So Caleb Williams wasn't, but I think this offseason, I think you're fixing to see Caleb Williams progress. I think since Ben Johnson has came over there, he turned the team around. So I think Caleb Williams gets better as a passer. I think he gets better with with making clearer decisions of where to put the ball at. The reason why I didn't pick the other teams, because Detroit, a lot of their players are injured. It's off the field issues, and I don't know if that team is going to be 100% healthy. Jordan Love, I thought about it, but Jordan Love just has to show me something as far as like I could win in the postseason. And I don't know. I don't know how long you're going to have Josh Jacobs. And then Minnesota, they got to figure out their quarterback situation. So I go for the defending champs of that division, which is the Bears.
All right, bro. Well, shoot, we ain't gonna spend too much time on that. Them your picks, them my picks. We gonna see if they come to fruition and see who got the best.
And don't you ever disrespect that. I'm told you, we about to beat. I don't care if Aaron Donald comes back. We about to beat the shit out the Rams. You see what's happening with the 49ers right now. Kyle Shanahan getting drunk off them drugs or whatever, they don't know, they panicking right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona finished second in the division. I'm gonna be honest.
Anyway, because all I know is, bro, see, I picked y'all last year. You didn't pick yourself. So I think I'm more right than you will. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to be on your side. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to, bro. But see, sometimes you don't like to listen to me. So that's why I'm going to just go with the Rams. Because I feel like, they stacking like what y'all was doing. And I'm telling you, Matthew Stafford ain't finna leave without at least beating y'all ass.
Nah, he can cancel Christmas. He getting old. And then here's another thing. I even bring it up. Whatever that Puka situation is looking like, that he hasn't got a contract, they better be sure they have another wide receiver on standby. You can't just depend on Devontae Adams to get you 17 games. So you better hope Puka Nacua comes up and balls out. Because without him, it's going to be a long season. And if you don't have him, shoot, they might not even hit a wild card.
Yeah, you ain't got Puka. I ain't gonna lie, then you shit's out of luck.
Yeah.
You know, I be talking shit like, cause I have to kind of like the Seahawks because my wife, but she don't be fucking with y'all like that unless y'all win. Like, I had to make her stay over there. She almost left y'all ass for the Raiders. I was like, baby, Gino is there. You better not do it. I'm telling you. So she held on to that boat, but. Man, you know, it's all good. We're going to see, like I say, ready for the kickoff, and we're going to see who's standing when it's all said and done. All right. Hey, before we get off the NFL topic,
Last
I'll
segment.
make sure y'all tap in August 30th, 5 o'clock Pacific time for the NFL fantasy draft for the Tailgaters. All right. We're going to slide on to the college players, man. We excited to see this year. We're going to just go through them real quick, man. I'll give you my top 5 real quick, man.
Go ahead.
I got Jeremiah Smith. I got Trinidad Tameless. I think I said his name right. I got Dylan Stewart, edge rusher, South Carolina, man. The boy is cold. He be wreaking havoc. I seen him for show last year. He's definitely a top first-round draft pick next year. Malachi Tony, you know he a dog. I ain't gonna lie. I became a fan of him for real, when he made that one-hand catch.
Yes, sir.
But it was out of bounds. I was like, man, the way he jumped up there and caught that ball, that boy is talented. He is athletic, and I can't wait to see him again this year. Even though he on my boy Florida head team, I just want to see him do good. I don't really care about the team doing that good, even though they are going to do good. They should do good because they in a weak division, and they better go undefeated like I told them. They just got to they got to worry about Notre Dame, whether they think so or not, and I think Notre Dame might get their ass on the back end. And then, I got Colin Simmons, edge rusher from Texas. With my notable mentions, man, I got to put my boys in here. Bray Hubbard, man, safety, senior, man. First time All-SEC, first team All-SEC season last year with 4 interceptions. He started out rocky last year, slow start against Florida State. And I'm telling you, after that game, when he seen it on film, he turned up the rest of the year. So I'm hyped for my boy Bray this year. I think he's gonna have one of those seasons where he gonna get top DB award this year. And then I got Xavier Brown, and I got my boy Dijon Lee Jr. That's my honorable mentions, bro. My defense will be top 5, bro. whether you like it or not. I'm telling you, we locked down over there this year. It's on.
All right. So my top 5 that I got Malachi Tony, Miami. Keywan Lacey from Ole Miss.
I like
I
it.
got this guy I'm interested in. Kamario Taylor, Mississippi State. That's the sleeper. So then I got Drew Messenmaker for Oklahoma State. I got Bear Bachmere. I know I butchered from BYU. And for then for my little number 6 pick, Malik Washington, Maryland, QB. I had all offensive players. I didn't even bother to look at defense.
Well, you know me, man. I'm
That's
a
my top.
defensive type of guy. I don't know, bro. I just love some defense, dog. But I get you. Hey, that's what I like. Hey, you put me on to some players. Hopefully, I put you on to some players. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we'll both just be watching each other players that excited to see. Hey, man, y'all put down in the comments who y'all excited to see. And real quick, man, before we get out of here, most exciting teams in college football we ready to see this year. And honestly, I only got one, and that's the goddamn Bayou Bengals, man, down there in Louisiana, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta see what Lane did over there. He got the number 1 transfer quarterback with Sam Levitt out of Arizona State. Then he got the number 1 offensive tackle with Jordan Seaton from Colorado. He brought his entire offensive staff from Ole Miss, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got Charlie Weiss Jr. running the offense, bro. I'm just ready to see it. He went and did all this, you know what I'm saying? Got the number 1 overall recruiting class. And, headlined by 2 5-star Louisiana native, Richard Anderson and Lamar Brown, bro. He just for sure, man, that came in there and had a full takeover. So let's see if it's show on the field. Like you say, you can't be paper champion.
That's the team that you.
Yeah,
the team that you.
I'm just excited to see what he finna do there, bro. Like, you done did all this now, all this noise, all this recruiting, which is good. This is what you're supposed to do. I'm telling you, this is just what Lane Kiffin do too at the same time. He can bring the eyes, and I feel like he's gonna connect more with the younger generation than what people think because of his demeanor and how he go by things. So I'm just excited to see what Lane about to do over there, bro. See if this what turns him into the next, maybe Nick Saban. Just gonna come over to Bama, win us 6 more, and I can keep talking my shit for Roll Tide.
I guess the team that I'm interested in. I want to see what Ohio State does this year. I think, you got Jeremiah Smith, you got Chris Henry over there. And the reason why, hey, they got a running back named Bo Jackson. So
I seen that, bro.
Name,
I seen that.
You gotta show out. You gotta show out. You got a target. Hey, you got a target on your head, man. So,
bro, that's
your name is
hard,
Bo Jackson.
Like, I would never name my kid after any people that was great. Like, what? That ain't my dad. Like, man, that ain't they daddy. What the hell? Why would I name him Bo? I don't care how much I like a player, bro. I would never name any of my kids if they had the last name to fit it, like Derrick Henry or somebody. I'm not. No. Why would I? Michael Jordan.
That's like when parents, when they have a son and they name him Kobe, it just don't matter how it's spelled.
It don't matter.
It's like, no, what is Kobe Bryant?
Yeah. You didn't, but you didn't name your child Kobe after the beef. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's my team. Hey, that could be a championship.
It could.
Hey,
it could. Ohio State, LSU.
Well, yeah, man. Hey, before we get out of here, man. Hey, what's your expectation for Washington, man? I feel like I asked you this last episode, but
yeah, it's like I told you that our quarterback. I like what we have with Ryan Walters as our defense. I feel like our defense is going to have to be in a special spot where they show up. But as far as Damon Williams, I know the potential what he could be, but it's like I said, I don't like what he did during the offseason. So a lot of it, he's going to have to earn the trust of the team. Because if he plays bad, it's going to show. So the high spot for us is just, I feel like we can win the, what's that offensive line award that the team, I can't think of it. But I think we could win the top offensive line for college football. But I feel that Demond Williams is gonna have to, he's gonna have to win his games. And when I mean win his games, you might have to beat Indiana, and you definitely might have to beat Oregon. And I think he can, but I don't expect it to. So 8-4, 9-3.
8-4, 9-3. Okay. Well, shit. My expectation for Alabama, man, I've been yelling it. I'm gonna keep yelling it until y'all see it for yourself. Top 5 defense for sure. My offense, I can't too much talk about it right now because it's like I don't know who my quarterback is.
Yeah.
For me, like I say, I feel like you should start Austin Mack just to see what he gonna bring and go and get that out the way. We gotta go on just see what it is, bro. And if it ain't what it is, Keelan Russell should get inserted, and I mean fast. And I feel like once he get in there, our offense will thrive even faster with him being able to run RPOs, him not being a statue. We got great running. I feel like Daniel Hill gonna come back this year in more shape to where he has quicker feet. He can definitely he's definitely a 3-down back to me, but it's still good because we got other backups behind him that's good too as well. But I need Ryan Williams to show up this year. I need Ryan Coleman Williams to show up.
Oh,
And
definitely.
however that is, you know what I'm saying? Just make the catches. It ain't saying you gotta. I would love to see you get 1,000-yard season, 8 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns. But even if it ain't that, we still got another young receiver on the outside, Cedric, that's just as dynamic down the field. But to set the offense off, I think Ryan got to show up. But my defense, hey, we locking down everything, bro. Everything. We
You
robbing
might
you.
disagree with me, but I don't think you need 1,000-yard. Like, it helps to have 1,000-yard receiver, but I think if you have a balanced receiving core, you don't need to have 1,000-yard receiver. As long
But
as you
yeah,
just
no, but
balance and you just spreading the ball.
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, if he get 1,000 yards,
Yeah.
cool. But like, you give me
Yeah.
700, you give me 800. But like I say, you give me 8 touchdowns. I need the touchdown. My touchdowns is
Yeah.
worth more than them yards at time. Like, but because I don't feel like nobody gonna have the season like Jeremiah Smith or Malachi Tony gonna have because they just that
Yeah.
dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like with our offense, we have enough talent to spread the ball around to where we can be dynamic in the passing game and effective this year in the run game. So top 5
I don't
defense.
even think Cam Coleman might have 1,000-yard season.
Hey, maybe not the way that offense run. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Hey, Archie be
Yeah.
ready to get up out that backfield, boy. He ready to hey, I
Yeah.
gotta go. So hey man, but that what's up, bro. Shit, we gonna see, man. Long as Bama, hey, we top 10 at the time when we need to be top 10 to get in the playoffs, I'm cool with it. So roll
Yes, sir.
tide to that. We about to have a great season, man. Hey, it's been another great episode. Hey, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment at the bottom, man. Tell us your favorite team at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be
Yes,
in here
sir.
watching. Put your favorite team down in the comment, whether it's NFL, college. Hey, man, let us know what's up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about them all this year, man. It's almost that time. Get ready for kickoff. Like I said, fantasy draft August 30th, man, with the Tailgaters here live on the pod, man. We going up that. All right, B, you make sure you get off for that day, my boy. I'ma holler
Yeah.
at you.
No, we gonna make it happen.
All
Peace.
right, peace.